Another day, another time. We on the grind. Welcome back, Thoughts. Today we're being going over this Dhar Mann situation. Um, Basically, the gist of it is he has been not paying some people, like paying his actors basically fair wages, and it's really kind of like cheesy considering he's one of the biggest YouTube channels like on the platform right now. So it would be nuts if it's like, bro, like you're a corporation or you're a person who's making all this money, but like you're just not paying anybody like the amount of money it would take for them to live comfortably. Is just nuts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna dive into that today. It's nice to be back. Been dealing with a back injury and some other stuff, but hey, we're still going, we're still pushing, we're still moving, and yeah, let's get into it. Happy Monday.
I got all the keys. Hey.
We'll go to
Guys,
August.
It's a brand new day, and
fuck
you
with
know what that
August.
means. It's time for the latest entry into the Dhar Mann protest anime. And boy, today is a juicy one.
Protest
Now, since
anime.
my last video on the Dhar Mann protest, a lot has come out from both Dhar Mann and the actors. So I'm once again here to update you guys on the situation. Not really to share my opinion because, you know, once again, don't want to get sued. So I'm going to do my best to keep it objective and not say anything silly. Now, what has come out has mostly been in the form of social media posts or like Instagram or YouTube stories. So there's going to be a lot of reading in this video. So I'm going to have Dhar Mann's latest video playing in the background because, well, he is still uploading amidst all of this. Hey.
Oh my
more power to you,
gosh, that's
Dhar.
kind of
So while
corny.
we discuss, enjoy.
That is corny, bro. Like the fact if you're under a protest, especially for not paying actors, and you're just gonna continue business as usual, you're looking pretty guilty, my guy. Like I don't think that's the right approach to handle the situation. Like even if you feel like whatever you're doing is justified, like again, like you as a business owner, like you just need to come to a compromise with whoever is offended and keep it pushing. Like that's how you keep business morale like high. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of looks bad. And it's crazy how all these situations be going. There's a few situations that like have happened recently that I feel like I've been witnessing that like this controversy will unfold, right? And nothing happens to the person that the controversy is surrounded by. Like they literally just continue business as usual. They rather like do a deal to get out of whatever business, you know what I'm saying, make money, right? And then leave, or they just literally continue doing whatever they were doing, but just like in a different way to where no one knows about it anymore. And it's like, like that stuff is so corny to me, man. Like it feels like I'm low key tired of like situations where people are like getting called out and like controversies arising and nothing's happening. Like that stuff is so corny to me. Like, I feel like there needs to be some sort of a. Again, I'm not going to start saying like people need to start, you know, like, what's the word? Giving punishment for like people, you know, messing up or making mistakes or anything like that. But I feel like there needs to be some sort of like actual reason to be not like doing these things, you know? I feel like because a lot of the times, bro, like a lot of these people, they'll be legally getting away with it, right? Like they'll be like, oh, well, I'm not breaking any laws, right? So that's okay, but it's like it's not. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like we either need to like rewrite some laws or something, add some more laws. I don't know. Maybe go over some past laws and add to. I don't know, man. It just seems like a lot of people are getting away with a lot of like sketchy stuff and like again, because again, if this is true, like these people are protesting, so again, like I don't know, maybe they aren't honoring the contract or something, but again, this man makes a lot of money, 10 billion views, my guy. They say over 40 billion views across all socials. Yeah, I was about to say, you only have 10 billion on here, my guy. But yeah, anyways, back to the main thing at hand.
And we want to address the recent protests by some of our actors. First off, we'd like to thank the many actors and fans who have reached out to show their support, gratitude, and solidarity to us. We truly appreciate you. For background, we did arrange an in-person hour-long meeting with actor representatives and two of our most senior leaders, including our head of production, in hopes of understanding concerns prior to any protest. During that meeting, the actor representatives refused to communicate any concerns and instead walked out. Okay, so this is the first thing I'd like to talk about. Now, this is a tough situation because on the Dhar Mann Studios story, I couldn't find it anymore, I apologize, but they had like a copy of the letter that the actors sent to Dhar Mann, and as long as that's actually the letter they sent, admittedly so, they didn't say that Dhar Mann had to be there, they said they would appreciate Dhar Mann's attendance. So, to be fully honest, I kind of understand the studio's stance that it was a bit unprofessional for them to walk out when Dhar Mann wasn't there when they didn't really say he had to be. Should he have been? In my opinion, yes. But the things I heard made it seem like they were like adamant in the letter about Dhar Mann being there. Doesn't seem like that's actually the case.
Okay, my opinion. Bro, if you're the boss, you are the boss. I need to switch my, let me get my camera view. Hold up. You are the boss, my guy. Your employees are telling you they're unhappy, and you're gonna be like, yeah, we'll arrange a meeting to get things, you know what I'm saying, sorted out. So I'll send some representatives over there. You know what I'm saying? You guys can talk to them and then they'll get back to me. What? Like, bro, who are you? Are you the CEO of Adidas? Like, bro, like what is going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Dhar Mann cannot possibly be that busy. I guarantee this man is not that busy. You can't talk to your employees that are upset. That is nuts to me. That is nuts. But okay, we're going to keep pushing.
Statement continues, in regards to actor compensation, we believe we pay our actors competitively compared to our peers. Our rates for actors vary, extras receive $18 an hour, and speaking role actors receive $33 to $44 an hour. We are proud to have given thousands of actors job opportunities, and last year alone paid millions of dollars in actor compensation. Now this is where they kind of start to lose me. I am really curious as to who the peers are that they are talking about. In my mind, they're either talking about like independent filmmakers or like YouTube acting gigs. Either way, not a great look. I am from Arkansas, and I have some family who do stuff like independent movies and commercials and stuff like that, and I can tell you that even in Arkansas, you know, the capital of acting in America, those rates are not competitive. I imagine it's even less competitive in LA. And then, if we're talking about competitive in the scope of YouTube acting gigs, well then, yeah, I'd kinda hope so, Dhar Mann. You are only like the biggest channel of this sort on the entire internet. You are the competition, Dhar Mann. There's nobody above you. None of your peers even come close to your views and your kind of fan base, so it's not really that big of a deal that you're paying competitively compared to them. Plus, from my understanding, most actors get paid daily rates instead of hourly rates, so just not a great look here. 2 slides later, all details including pay rate and length of the production are specified in the offer letter, and the actor has the freedom to accept or decline the project. If accepted, actors are always paid shortly after a production wraps, typically within 72 hours. So that he never has provided any of the actors with tax forms. I spoke with an actress who had worked with Dhar Mann for over 4 years, and in that entire time, she never received a single tax document from Dhar Mann. Dhar Mann's response to this was that they pay their actors through PayPal, and PayPal issues a 1099, which is like kind of halfway not really true. There's been
we're gonna wrap this up here, okay? All right. So my final thoughts on the situation, right? Pretty much what it seems like is, again, like people are Dhar Mann's under controversy because he's not paying his actors fair wages, right? So the actors are protesting, basically wanting something to be done, I guess. But it's like, again, I don't know what the situation is or how they handled it, essentially, because, again, people are deleting stuff. But from what it seems like, again, it seems like they called a meeting and then they didn't necessarily require Dhar Mann to be there. You know, he should have been there. And when he wasn't there, they walked out. So it's like, bro, it sucks when people try to do like, you know, like hero things, right? Like they want to take down people or like make people do things the right way, blah, 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 right? Like do things in the name of like what's right, essentially, right? But then they do it the wrong way. And all they do is just make the other person like seem more innocent. And that's what I'm saying. That's what pretty much happened in the situation. It's like, bro, they didn't ask for him to correctly to address things, right? To change things. So basically he used that, how they reacted to it. Because again, he's always filming. He's always paying attention, right? So he used that as a means to basically get out of the fire he already put himself in. So it's like, unless this tax situation bites him in the ass later, because that's insane. I don't know, but like what? Like you're paying people through PayPal. We're talking millions of dollars. Like I know it's one thing if you're like sending money to people like that's not there in person type thing. But again, like I don't know, man. I think you would have to send out some sort of 1090, like or 1099, whatever the case may be, whatever the tax form is. Like I think that would be needed. But again, I don't know. I'm not a big tax guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm not. Yeah, but yeah, that's nuts though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. Again, I've never really liked Dhar Mann in the first place because I think his content's corny. I feel like if you're a person who's gonna make all this money off of like other people basically acting and like the corniness that is basically left in the universe, right? And then like stand on this pedestal like you're just amazing or you're like making the world life-changing content, like you're insane, bro. Like that's nuts. That's nuts to me. Like he has to be so far up his own ass that like you can't even hear anything else besides his own thoughts, heartbeat, and farts. Like that's nuts. Because again, it's like the fact that your employees again took the time to reach out to him and like, hey, you know, we're just unhappy about the conditions of our work and stuff like that. And you basically sent representatives there when again, like, bro, you're at the studio every day, my guy. Like you're not flying out the country or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like this is Dhar Mann. Like, bro, you're not a CEO of some big ass company or something. You don't have multiple locations like that. Like you got one studio in Burbank, California. Like they know where to catch you at. You know what I'm saying? Like it just seems so crazy that he did that. Like that you have to have such an ego to do some shit like that. But hey, anyways, we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Again, I think I would hope those people that are protesting basically like, I think this is one of those situations you just hold the L and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And hope that Dhar Mann gets exposed for some other shit and karma will come to him, I'm sure. Because again, like, I think like August said in his video, you know, usually if you're doing something wrong in business, that shit will come to you. America don't play. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam will get his money. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. That's pretty much all I have to say on this situation. And I will see you guys in the next one. Daily content again coming soon. Again, I have a lot of shit to talk about. So been on the back end for a minute. Been healing, recovering, drinking plenty of water. You know, so yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Enjoy your Monday. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
Start with a Z. You're never gonna be like me. I see the enemy. They try to get to me. Stupid like Mr. Clean. I live to infinity. My life is a mystery. They be hiding our history. So much pain, so much misery. And it feels like I'll never be free. Hey, you finna just set us free. Hey, I got all the keys. Hey, that's what he said to me. Anything coming my path, they gon' get done real fast. No, I ain't taking it back. No, you ain't getting the pass. Yeah. Damn, I just let it be black. Physical component just rap. Bitching the birds and the facts. Coming me right, get slapped. I finna live.
Wanna win, but this shit got no pride. Say you $1 million before you touch the sky. New say killing niggas better stay inside. Million ways to die, only few to fly. None of my niggas tell no lie. None of these bitches be my wife. For that talk, you gon' slide. I'm in the bag, real time. Pick it up, flu and kick, shaking up. Yo, main shit, hit me up. Call again, tell me splitting up. Crush dreams, low esteem. Told her that money and everything. You base your life on the phone screen. You chasing diamonds and codeine. They do the drugs, escape from it all. Die from the buzz, die from withdrawal. Die from the high, die as you fall. This shit a joke, it ain't funny at all. Don't believe.